brought
This
to you
episode is brought to
by...
you by Sharpcut Barbers, located at 9 Branch Up Square. Big up Bobby, big up Steve. Steven Gerald. Stop telling the people your name Steven Gerard. No, it's Gerald. So when you go to
Jerry.
Sad.
When
When you go to Sharpcut, just go link Steve or link Bobby. You see me?
Dre.
Big up Dre. I've never had him cut my hair before. I'll be usually the old man and go to Dre. So, yeah. All right, so one other point of conversation we said we don't bring up the Broadcasting Commission. It's been reported that they're working Facebook and YouTube to regulate content. I want to bring up the official statement, but if you will, Ari, just talk about what you know of this, what you know so far about this, because there was some wording in it that I have more questions than thoughts on this.
Yeah, me too.
So what is it that was said and what you understood from what was said in this report?
All right. So I first saw the statement or the whatever on Spark's page, and it was a tweet put out by the Broadcasting Commission. So the Broadcasting Commission can now receive complaints from Jamaicans about problematic content on YouTube. Complaints can be submitted via email at youtubeflagger@broadcasting.broadcom.org. For more info on the BCJ's collaboration, so it went on to say Facebook now agrees with BCJ's position, wants to be regulated. And I guess this came after Mark Zuckerberg, I think last month, he had written a op-ed in the Washington Post where he wants the government, and not just in America but across the world, to help with the regulation of Facebook, and I guess not just Facebook but all social media platforms. So one part of it says chairman of the BCJ, Professor Anthony Clayton, said that the new proposal from Facebook are similar to those from the Broadcasting Commission, including the BCJ's recommendation that content should be now regulated in a dedicated, specialized, and technological antagonistic manner across the platforms and devices. Professor Clayton also disclosed that the BCJ has already been in dialogue with technology companies WhatsApp and YouTube regarding measures that could be put in place to protect users from malicious content and to prevent the abuse of their personal information. So that's twofold. So it's the harmful content plus protecting users' information, so like their personal data, so like date of birth, where they live. You don't need to put in security, like your credit card for YouTube, but like other personal information.
So the main question I have, because our verbiage is used, problematic content. What that mean?
Yeah.
I am scared. Because I'm seeing now where YouTube, I don't know if it's a thing with YouTube in general, I'm seeing channels where they're being more censored.
So this relates to us as
YouTubers. So I'm wondering what exactly would they deem as problematic
I just want
content?
to say, right, so in early 2018, the Broadcasting Commission intensified discussions with technology giants, Facebook and Google, which YouTube falls under, and the problem of harmful content online. So coming out of these discussions, the Broadcasting Commission has recently agreed to be a YouTube trusted flagger, right, for Google's YouTube platform. So the YouTube Trusted Flagger program currently involves a small group of select organizations around the world who are trusted to flag problematic content on YouTube. As one of these entities, the BCJ can now receive complaints from Jamaicans about problematic content on YouTube and alert Google with a view to have the harmful material addressed. Jamaicans can submit complaints commission via email.
Would our talk with Nika be deemed as problematic?
To a snuffy person who don't like body lip.
See there? That is where.
But I'm wondering if they consider problematic content as the cyberbullying, pornography, violent content.
I would like to think that's where that whole thing fall under. Cause I'd love for some of them shit to be cleaner because people too loose with some of the shit them post on Facebook or YouTube some of the time, like dead bodies and revenge porn and them fucker they like them thing that I would say is problematic content.
It is, of course we can agree that it's problematic, but don't you think that it should fall on the user? That the person who posted it, it should be on them to have the sense to not post it.
This is true.
One,
but yet still,
two.
the platform should be held accountable.
Why? But you notice that you said platform, and that was one of the things that I had to Google, because Facebook always posit themselves as a platform and not a publisher. And many people, like the Broadcasting Commission and other lawmakers, felt that YouTube or Facebook is a publisher and not a platform. So a platform, they said that they want the person, if as a platform, you're not legally responsible for what is on the platform.
Right.
But as a publisher, you are held in legal strings. You're legally responsible for what is put on it and the content and the source. You need to verify the content on the source. There are 2.2 billion people, that's what I read today, that is on Facebook. How in God's name are you going to regulate 2.2 billion people?
Exactly.
How?
I'm guessing through community means.
Because the thing is, I'm just saying, like, fine. So I post it, right? I post something that is deemed harmful to the community. But 10 people already see it. And of the 10 people that see it, 5 people already share it.
It's
already out there.
How fast things can be shared.
Exactly. So it's just like, how are you going to do it? Is it going to be a situation, I'm thinking in my head, is it going to be a situation now where you post something and it's like, we're going to need 24 hours to review your content before you can publish it. Like, why?
it would only make sense them get rid of the entire thing altogether.
Because
them it's impossible.
Social media.
I'd be all for that, actually.
Because, you know, the thing is, they're one of the things that they were also complaining. So, like, let's come off Facebook, because Twitter is the cesspool, according to people, of the social media, because people can come on it. Them president, them use, call Omarosa a dog.
Yeah.
I think him allude that Mexican, I think him not only say it in a conference, but I think him even tweet that too, that Mexican are rapists, and you know, like brown people, how them harmful, and they're coming to terrorize America.
Right.
Many people find that harmful, but Twitter is not going to regulate them, but because it falls under freedom of speech.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that I was saying, like, is it censorship? They don't want to censor. Broadcasting Commission and other people, Facebook and these social media platforms, they don't want to censor people because people have the right to express for themselves. No matter if you find it reprehensible and you don't agree with it, but it's your social media, it's your user, it's your account. You post what you will.
I want to bring something up. We're gonna ask. I'm gonna ask you.
I have some notes, but my bag is somewhere.
Well, yeah, try get your notes. Alright, go and get it if you want, but just listen to me. What that's about somebody like Alex Jones now. Alex Jones is somebody who is with Infowars and them thing there. When him did I say basically that the people of Sandy Hook, the people who are coming in the media and talking about the school shooting that took place in Sandy Hook, saying that they were actors and they're not real, and he got deplatformed. As in,
he got taken off
social media, like the social media channel rub him out. He got deplatformed. So would you say that was just? Would you say that what he was saying and the information that I put out was problematic content? I want this to be really defined. I want to see the definition. I want to see how them break it down.
So I guess a rational, sensible person, of course. You are.
Because to some people who
agree
people who
with
don't
him,
agree, even people who don't agree with what him do, say that this is
freedom.
fuckery.
It's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And Americans love it. They love them gun, and they love so they can't chat anything.
America.
the KKK, they're seen as a hate group, but they're allowed to form and to meet because, well, it's a group, you know, and them have the freedom of speech or the freedom.
Exactly, and that's
to
what
hate.
social
It only
media
comes
is
in
for.
once you harm them. That's the only once it comes in, it becomes a threat, or they become a threat, or you become legally entangled when you like burn the crossing and them yard now, and if you of course you harm them and you shoot them based on them race, and you going like the North Carolina brother Dylan Roof, him going to the church, South Carolina, him going to the church and kill like the 9 people them just based because he wanted to start a race war. So of course, you know, that's another thing.
We need a fact checker. I'm going to be the fact checker.
Yeah, Dylan Roof.
No, one of it's South or North Carolina.
No, South Carolina. I remember South Carolina. Yeah. But one of the things that they were saying that even sparked it is, remember we talk about the Muslim shooting that happened in New Zealand, and the guy was able to live stream it on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's South.
I think, Facebook is coming into a whole lot of PR issues, and I think that's why he's like taking the stance now, like, all right, I can't do it anymore. But me, I say it can't really fall on him anymore. It really shouldn't have been
by
his.
him, you mean
The Facebook. Mark. Yeah, it shouldn't really be Facebook issue. It should be people being smart enough to know that they shouldn't do it.
They should hold some form of culpability because in my mind, they are the platform.
If he went on if he created a website, hatemuslim.com, and decided to live stream it, who are we going to blame? The website would become a publisher, no?
I think you are looking to blame one person solely. May I say, people who will blame
I am blaming the person who actually went out and decided to commit this heinous crime, as well as put it on social media to record.
But then again, the people who have the platform should have the wherewithal say,
but them said them stop it within 10 minutes. They stopped it within 10 minutes. But by far that gone too long, no? It's 10 minutes too long. But then that's the thing, how like you're not going to know yet. You're not gonna know when I'm gonna post. You're not gonna know what he's going to do. You're not going to know until it happens.
And I'm sure probably somebody reported why they ever find out.
Several people reported it and stopped it, and it stopped within 10-15 minutes of streaming. So that's the thing. So them are gonna be psychic and say, I know what this person is going to post.
Would that be Facebook fault?
You know, unless there's a history of them posting like real down with Muslim, hate Muslim, and like you can track it and say, all right, this person needs, but you're not gonna know until somebody bring it to your attention. Chapter 3, fundamental rights people enjoy.
Subsection
C. And it said one of the things that people enjoy, one of the rights, is the right to seek, receive, and distribute or disseminate information, opinions, ideas through any media. Any media, is social included.
I just want to know what this all means to people like we and people.
That's what I was saying.
On YouTube, because some idiot, what the white idiot youth, what they go Japan and did make video around the dead body them. I make it worse enough people on YouTube.
My name Paul.
Logan Paul.
Paul, yeah, Logan idiot Paul.
I want to know what exactly they deem or classify exactly as problematic content. Like I want to know how them arrive at these decisions.
Because fine, the dead bodies that people take, and people instinct reaction right now is, instead of calling for help, is to take out them phone and video like somebody dying after an accident. And then decide to share that information. But again, one of the rights that we enjoy is to receive, seek, distribute, and disseminate information. So whether that is like, an accident happened at this place, them sharing it with them friend, and them friend decide to share with them next friend, and then next, and so on and so on. Like, that's people's right to be able to access information, whether we don't like it or not. Of course, it's insensitive. Of course, somebody can say, I'm not going to. It should be up to the persons who get the information and say, you know what, I don't really want this in my spirit. I don't want this in my phone. I'm going to delete. I'm not going to share this. But not everybody. But then again, it should fall on the users and not necessarily. I'm calling Facebook and Instagram platforms and not publishers.
I agree with you there. The users definitely should operate with more of a sense of with more compass and come and do them thing there. But I'm not going to just hold Facebook faultless and blameless in everything.
But how are you going to regulate 2.2 billion people?
They have means, they have bag algorithm. We saw the Facebook movie. They have them algorithms.
No, because it's a joke thing. Because people say like, listen, how can they know that I want a shoes after you just talk about shoes? Like I remember, I think a colleague, somebody who worked with Anorak, like with that joke one time.
Priest.
Say,
that's how he's known.
Say he might talk about camera. And I think a Jervis too, like he might talk about camera. Like they were talking about camera.
Yeah.
And like with them go up on Instagram and there is pop-up ads, banners for Nikon 360, D60, and I talk about it.
To us.
So yeah, so people are saying if they can do that, if I'm talking about shoes and them can
Your Facebook especially is nothing
panel.
but a platform for solicit information about people, you know? And you can learn your patterns and learn how to advertise to you. That's what Facebook really is. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Information gathering
Google
site.
But then that is it to sell to you, but not necessary. But it's to sell to you. They're not trying to. They're not really business about your thoughts. Well, your thoughts as if to like if you're harming anybody. They just want to know what they can sell to you.
And I just say, especially the person have a history of them shit. Yeah. Same how them gather information about we and them able to market shit to it based on what we post about. Them able to regulate them people and say, fuck off on the side.
But then people there is an argument that you're censoring them and you're prohibiting free speech.
No, they might abuse it now. Take them off.
But what is abuse? What is abuse?
We want define
You're
terms.
abusing your freedom of speech.